It's that time of year again. The time of year when you realize the holidays left your wallet a bit light. Not to worry though, if you're looking for some top-notch games without the price tag, we've got you covered. Hey people, Voice talking to you, and here are 5 of the best free games on Steam you've never played. Starting off strong at number 5, it's The Silence After. In this tense first-person horror game, you must navigate a deadly apocalyptic landscape completely blind. When the sun suddenly vanishes during an eclipse, the world is beset by a series of increasingly strange events. With all light seemingly extinguished, you'll have to rely on sound to make out the world around you. Now, making noise might help you navigate, but you're not alone out here in the dark. Strange monsters are lurking and listening, using the same sounds that let you see to track their prey. You'll have to avoid noisy terrain and lure enemies away to survive. Using noisy equipment or moving too quickly could draw their attention, so think tactically. This is a short, simple horror experience, and it isn't the first time we've seen this sort of mechanic, but the eye-catching art style and tense, claustrophobic atmosphere make this title a great way to spend a spooky evening. Moving on to number 4, it's One-Armed Robber. This is a hilarious, high-stakes co-op heist simulator where you and your friends become master thieves. There's just one problem. You've only got one arm. That means you can only hold one thing at a time. There is no inventory, so either you hold your gun, a tool, or use your hands to open doors. You'll need to toss items into duffel bags to haul stuff around, unless you're good at juggling. You can go in stealthy by silently picking locks or disabling security systems, or run in guns blazing. Once the alarm is triggered, the cops will just keep coming in stronger waves, so plan ahead and work as a team to get in and out before it gets too hot. Assuming you make it out alive without causing too much collateral damage, you could spend your ill-gotten money on new weapons, tools, attachments, and unique skills to specialize in one of 4 classes. Now, the game does include some optional microtransactions for cosmetics and certain maps, but in all, it pretty faithfully captures the same feel as heist sims like Payday. And with the goofy addition of physics-based shenanigans, it's a surprisingly addictive cooperative experience that stands out on its own. And it's free, so, you know. Coming in at number 3, it's Not My War. You play as a crafty ferret marooned on a fortified island long after humanity wiped itself out in a war with rogue machines. The humans might be gone, but the weapons they left behind are still active and hunting anything living on the island. To survive, you'll need to rescue allies, scavenge for parts and resources, and craft equipment like noisemakers and smoke bombs. You aren't much of a fighter, but with the help of other animals left on the island, you'll learn to avoid and outsmart the roaming machines by utilizing stealth and taking advantage of their weaknesses. As you explore the ravaged landscape, you'll meet lots of new characters and learn more about the machines, the experiments on the island, and the war that led to the end of humanity. But if you want to get off the island alive, you'll need to move fast. You only have 3 days to repair your boat before the surviving island defenses initiate a failsafe protocol. It's a somber, thought-provoking experience with some not-so-intelligent AI, but an original art style, a lovable animal cast, and a fascinating story. Swinging in at number 2, it's Skybound, a thrilling first-person parkour adventure through a fantastic world of floating sky islands. You are Belle, a young archaeologist raised by a group of insectoid scientists. You are also a human in an age where mankind is thought to be extinct, and your first job as an archaeologist is to investigate the ruins of ancient humanity. Race your way through a vibrant world and use the environment to your advantage as you explore, solve puzzles, and meet a cast of weird and wonderful characters on your quest to discover what became of your people and find a place for yourself. At your side is a magic anchor you can use to smash open pots and swing from hooks around the environment. The flow-centric mix of leaping, swinging, and grappling makes for an extremely satisfying run with lots of ways to reach the goal. Skybound is also surprisingly dense for a free game, including lots of maps with their own lore, decent voice acting, and beautiful art on top of a super fun mobility system and tons of collectibles. Taking the crown at number 1, it's Power Fantasy. In this isometric survival roguelike bullet hell, you'll dive into a pixel art dungeon and wipe out hordes of enemies. You can choose from lots of different characters, each with their own weapons and playstyle. Some specialize in mobility and ranged combat, while others are best at standing still and letting their magic clear the field. Much like other survivors likes, you'll gain new abilities, upgrades, and companions as you level up. However, you won't just be stacking other weapons on your own. Many upgrades can completely change the way your weapon functions, turning a long-range fireball into a wave of deadly flames that spread through the crowd. Combat is a frantic dance that requires careful use of dodges and attacks while you try and avoid the swarms of bullets that will eventually choke the field. but grow strong enough quickly enough and watch your power tear through hordes of monsters like they're nothing before scooping up that delicious loot. The longer you survive, the more rubies you can spend on skill points to improve your chances of success. You'll also unlock new weapons, skills, and characters by completing achievements, so there's always something to be working towards. It's definitely not a unique concept, but since it's completely free, it includes a ton of content, and is still receiving regular updates, I'm confident you could sink a lot of time into this game. Before we wrap up, a couple of bonus games for you. First is Pigment, a cheery and gorgeous action platformer where you bounce and dash your way through Hollow Knight-style levels to bring color back to the world. Second is Defend the Castle, a combination tower defense and wave shooter roguelike where you face down endless hordes of invaders while adapting to defeat the enemy's evolving siege tactics. Well, that about does it for me, so what do you think of these games? Have you played any of them? Which one's your favorite? Are there any free games you feel outpace even paid titles? Let's talk about it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, leaving a like or a comment really helps me out, and subscribing is the best way to support the channel and keep new content coming your way, because I put out new stuff every single week. Happy New Year! Thanks so much for listening to me today, and you'll be hearing from me again real soon.